the Rossi RS22. Let's check it out. Today we're going to take a look at the Rossi RS22. It's a 22 semi-automatic. It's a very short little carbine and it's really handy. One of the things though about this little setup is there's a lot of cool features. In fact, I was honestly surprised. When I first picked it up, it seemed like a Crosman air rifle. And it's, weighs about 4 pounds. In fact, it weighs right at 4 pounds. And it's just light, handy, but again, a lot of cool features, and yet the price is just unbelievable. Now on GetZone, we're doing a holiday gift guide, and we're going to be featuring the Rossi RS22. It's the reason that I have this rifle, but I thought it would be great to bring a full review to you guys on YouTube. But if you haven't already, check out GetZone, go into their video section and check out the Suits Zone. I'm uploading videos there. A lot of the videos that were banned here on YouTube, builds, different things like that, and also exclusive videos there on the Suits Zone. What's really funny about Rossi is that the first firearm I actually bought, went out and purchased at a gun shop, was a Rossi Model 88. It was a 3-inch 38 special, little small frame revolver. I shot over 5,000 rounds through that thing, sold it, wish I'd never sold it. It was just a great little revolver. So Rossi's always had kind of a soft spot for me in the first place. And then I had one of their gallery guns, the little 22 pumps. Loved that gun. And guys, again, sold it, regretted it. So we took these out to the range, and honestly, they just performed well beyond expectations. Now I went ahead and attached a little Citron scope, and we put a Harris bipod on this one, mainly to get the accuracy. One problem though that I had was my rings are medium. Really need high rings for this, so it'll pass over and give a little clearance for this rear sight. But this is just what I had, so I went ahead and used it. But even then, it performed very well. Guys, we're going to focus on the way that the rifle comes. We get a 10-round magazine. It's steel. It's very well made. Has witness holes on the side. And then check to make sure that the gun is unloaded. One of the things about the magazines, this does take the Mossberg 702 Plinker. And they do make a 25-round magazine. I really wish I'd known that before. I would have picked up a couple just to test out. But I've seen some stuff online about these. They seem to work very well. But these magazines, they're just good quality. Here the magazine slides up into the mag well. You have your mag release right here at the back. You push it toward the magazine and just withdraw it. It's a little bit tight, but the more that I'm messing with it, the easier it is to pull in and out. You have a cross bolt safety, which is nice. The trigger guard is polymer, and of course we have an aluminum receiver. There's some things about this rifle though that, again, it really surprised me, honestly. Now I want to start out with the stock, because one of the things about this rifle is that it weighs 4.08 pounds. I mean, it is a very light, handy rifle. And because of that, when I first got it, I kind of felt like a Crosman BB gun. I mean, a pellet gun. It's just so light and handy. But once I really started taking a look at the stock itself, it is some kind of injected polymer stock. It has a nice pistol grip, and this texturing, it's very functional. Here at the front on the forearm, very functional. But then we have these grooves right here that you can actually rest your hand. It kind of naturally fits. The fore end is pretty narrow. And so this is going to hold up very well in adverse conditions, more than like wood would possibly hold up. You have a small little gap here, an opening where the crossbolt safety is located. Then here at the back we have kind of a Monte Carlo cheek piece, and this is about right for your eye relief for your scope. And then a nice little butt cap. We have a sling swivel on the back, and we have a sling swivel on the front, but again, obviously you can also put on a bipod. The rear sight's fully adjustable, but what's really cool is it has fiber optic rods. This is a really easy sight system to see, and of course you have your windage as well and elevation. I had to drop this elevation way down to be able to get that scope on the first one, but this was shooting spot on. We have a fiber optic front sight, and it is protected with this hood. I mean, guys, check out this sight picture. I mean, it is excellent, and you can really see this very bright during the day. The charging handle is nice and extended. It has grooves on it, very easy to get a hold of, and then you have a 3/8 inch dovetail for mounting scopes and things like that, especially for rimfire, with serrations on the top to cut down on glare. And they claim that the barrel is free floating, and it is. I mean, this is a free float barrel in the stock. And the muzzle of the barrel has a recessed crown, which is really going to help protect that accuracy. And the barrel is 18.5 inches in length. And the overall length is 36.5 inches. Again, 4 pounds in weight. I mean, it's just so lightweight. And then at the last round, it does have a bolt hold open feature. When you release the magazine, the bolt drops. We're going to check the trigger action. The gun has been safety checked. Right here we have some take up. Then some resistance, then a nice break. There's no over travel because it actually comes together on the back of the trigger guard. Let's check the trigger pull weight with our Lyman trigger gauge from Brownells. 4 pounds 12 ounces, 4 pounds 9.9 ounces, 4 pounds 10 ounces. That's very consistent. So we had two rifles to test, of course the olive drab stock and then the black stock. Decided to put on a scope with the black stock model, mainly because I just wanted to really see what kind of accuracy we could get. Love these fiber optic sights, and for a small little lightweight hunting rifle, this is excellent. But again, the 3/8 dovetail is great for putting on those rimfire scopes. The accuracy, guys, I was really surprised. We were shooting at 25 yards, of course, with a free float barrel, and just shooting the standard velocity CCIs. I want to thank CCI for providing the mini mags, and we're also going to be using some of the standard velocity 22. This stuff just seems to always work great. I don't have to worry about the ammo being a problem. These little straight walled magazines, they're steel, come one with the gun, which would be nice to have others, but with the 702 Plinkster Mossberg extended round magazines, that really is a great option. But we'll have to test those out later. And I like the witness holes on the side of these mags. It's so lightweight, guys. It's so easy to hold up. I mean, you don't feel any fatigue whatsoever. Again, 4 pounds is just phenomenal. The stock is well designed. The Monte Carlo cheek piece puts your eye right in line with the stock. You've got this texturing, and then again with this area right here where you can grab hold, this relief area. I'll tell you guys, I mean, at the range we had a great time. Now, we had a couple of malfunctions with the OD version. We were shooting it kind of rapid. It was right at first. In fact, first magazine, we cleared it. The spent shell came out, but it didn't quite feed the next round in. That happened twice. We took the black version, we actually shot it just from the bench. We had 0 malfunctions with it. You know, and then we shot about 400 rounds through these little rifles. Now, my daughter fell in love with the green version, and so looks like we're gonna add another one to the collection. The manufacturer suggested retail price is $139.
Saw it in a number of places for around the $119.99 mark, something like that. And so for a reliable, super accurate, lightweight 22, guys, I think this is an excellent option, you know, especially for someone for their first gun. Of course, they do make a bolt action in this same design. So, you know, it's just a really nice little rifle to take out to the range, bang around. You don't have a lot of money in it. A semi-automatic 22 really should be in about anybody's collection. It's one of those things you can take out new shooters. It's just great for just plinking at the range. Great for taking out and hunting. So there's just a lot of cool things about a small little 22. And guys, for the price, it's hard to beat. Now, Rossi's been around for a long time. They are now owned by Taurus, and they do have a lifetime repair warranty on these. So if you ever have any problems, you know, you can send it back, and it goes down to Miami. That's where their U.S. headquarters is, and they'll take care of it. I mean, the customer service with Taurus, for me, has always been pretty top-notch. I mean, they'll get right to it, and they get it back in a hurry. As far as I'm concerned, though, you shouldn't really have any problems out of this little RS22.
Guys, I want to thank Rossi for sending the RS22s for this test and evaluation. If you're looking for a really good 22 long rifle semi-automatic that you want to just take with a family, you just want to shoot, I mean, anybody can shoot it. It's just really light and handy, and yet it won't break the bank. I mean, you know, 120 bucks is what I'm seeing these for. So it's just, to me, a great option, accurate, a lot of cool features. Check them out. Be strong, be of good courage. God bless America. Long live the Republic.
Is it is touching the front sight. I mean, fiber optics. The rear sight. Here we have another. Here we have a fiber optic front. We have a fiber optic front side. We have a fiber optic.
The spent shell came out, but it okay.